the manager told me there are a lot of Muslims working for the warehouse, and he was told we could do Jummah together in the warehouse. So actually, when it's time for Jummah, we do it together, like 10 or 15 people of us. But the question I have is, does the Sharia have a number of people that if you reach that number, you could do Jum'ah, or it doesn't matter so far as you are like 10, 15, you could do it? Because we do khutbah and all the other necessary things the Imam does when it is Jum'ah day. So I wanted to know, can 10 people do Jum'ah, or we can't do it? We have to reach certain number before. I don't really know whether you get my question.
I did, and I got it perfectly. So the problem is not really with the number, because there are different opinions, and according to Imam Abu Hanifa, 3 will do. And according to Zahiri madhab, whatever is good for any regular prayer is good for the Jumu'ah prayer. For any congregational prayer would fit for Jumu'ah prayer. But the issue is not the number now. The issue is, if your factory or warehouse is nearby a masjid, then it's not permissible to hold the jama'ah where it is not a masjid. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. But if you say, well, unfortunately in our town we don't have a masjid, so I have to take a day off in order to travel to another town or drive to another town, because the nearest Islamic center is in a driving distance in another town. In this case, whether you hold the Jum'ah in the garage of your house or you rent a room in a hotel or in the warehouse, you have a place to hold the Jum'ah, it becomes permissible. The very first Jum'ah was held in Islam. It wasn't held in a masjid. The Prophet ﷺ, after staying for 14 days in Quba, and he built Masjid Quba, he walked to Medina, and on the way it was Jumu'ah time, so he ordered the Jama'ah, and then they started praying Jumu'ah, and the Prophet ﷺ delivered the Friday sermon and led the prayer in the plain, in an open place, which was later on built upon a masjid, and it's known as Masjidu al-Jumu'ah. So what determines whether it's valid or not? Whether there is a masjid nearby you or not. But the number is okay if you are 15 people.